being here today. So today we're going to talk about why successful people rely on milestones to help them achieve their goals. So we're still in the series about what we can learn from highly successful people, because success leaves clues, and whether they're in our business or not, if we watch what the successful people do, we can learn from them. So one of the other traits of highly successful people is that they use milestones to help them achieve their goals. Successful people don't set goals like you typically would imagine. Most people tend to come up with a goal they want to achieve, a big goal, right? And they work towards it without any thoughts in mind. And they only focus on that particular goal. You might think that's good to just focus on that goal, but the problem is you can get lost along the way. Instead, what you want to do is you want to set milestones, like boom, 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 all the way along the way, so that you can achieve each milestone on the way, which is what successful people do. So the path you take from where you are now to the goal where you want to be can be simple, but it can also be complicated. While you might think you're steadily working towards a goal, you might actually be working backward or working inefficiently, making it take longer to get to your actual goal. So by using milestones, you're able to keep yourself on track and focused towards one goal. So what you should do is come up with your goal and then come up with plans as far as how you're going to get from point A to point B to point C. And soon you're going to realize it might not be as simple as you once imagined, but it's still possible when you look towards one milestone at a time. So for me, my goal with Avon is to get to the top level of the leadership program. It's called Platinum Executive Leader. That's my end game. That's my ultimate goal, right? But there's 8 ranks between where I am now and that Platinum Executive Leader. And so I only concern myself with what I need to do to get to the next rank. And so right now I'm working on Gold Leader. What do I need to do to get to Gold Leader? That's my next rank. So once I achieve that, then I'll concern myself with getting to the next rank from there, and so on. There's no reason to even have to understand, if you're in my business, there's no reason to even have to understand the whole comp plan. You just need to understand, what does it take to get to the next place, right? The next rank or the next level, next sales level. So another example, and this is pretty simplistic, but if your goal was to earn a better salary, you want to make more money in your job, right? That's a pretty broad goal, and there's probably tons of ways that you can go about getting there. And you can easily get lost trying all kinds of different things in order to reach that goal without using milestones. So instead, you want to kind of plan it out so you know exactly what to look for and when to do it. So your first step might be, first, you might evaluate where you're at in your current job and how much potential there is to move up to where you want to be. And if that doesn't work, and then set a plan to move up, right, from step A to B to C. If that doesn't work, then you might want to look for a new job, right, with more potential money in it, and something where you can go much higher than where you're stuck now. And then, of course, second, you'd want to start the application process for that new job. And then after you secured that job, you quit your job. And then you can get busy moving up to the next higher position that you can from where you started. So then you move, you start here, and then you move here, and then you move here, right? And this can continue on until you're satisfied with where you are. So as you can see, there's a lot more that goes into something than just moving towards one goal. There's tons of ways to go about reaching your goals, but you need to know which way you're taking. Hi, Karen. Good to see you. It's afternoon for you, huh? It's still morning here. Good to see you. Anyway, milestones do several different things for you. They give you intrinsic motivation. So our real drive comes from intrinsic, meaning internally, inside of us, motivation, knowing that we've accomplished something great and seeing the results of our hard work. When we accomplish something, that makes us feel good about ourselves, and it makes us want to do more, right? So breaking down larger goals and celebrating each milestone as it is done can be a great source of motivation to continue to climb up that mountain towards achieving your ultimate goal. Milestones filter out negative distractions. So oftentimes along our journey towards reaching our goals, as time goes by, there can be many changes to the circumstances, and we may lose sight of why we're working towards that particular goal in the first place. So milestones are a great way to keep us on track and filter out any negative influences that might deter us from that ultimate path. Right? And then short-term identifiable milestones can help remind us of why we're doing what we're doing and reiterate the importance of the path that we're on. Milestones can banish overwhelm. We all know that, right? How hard is it, or how easy is it to get overwhelmed when you're going after a big, scary goal? It's pretty easy, right? And it can make you feel like you've bitten off more than you can chew, and before you know it, you're drowning in overwhelm. So milestones help take the focus off that big mountain, and instead it allows us to focus on smaller, more doable goal points. So instead, by achieving these milestones, that enables you to grow in self-confidence, and it banishes that feeling of overwhelm, and then you're not as likely to want to quit, right? So by eliminating the overwhelm, you can stay focused and level-headed about achieving your ultimate goal. Excuse me. Milestones help you measure progress. So another way to view progress is to see it as results. One of the greatest indicators of success is to look at where you started and how far you've come since you started. And this progress is a major motivator to continue on your path towards achieving your goals. As you look back and you see, oh, I completed this one. I got to step 1. I got to step 2. I got to step 3. Oh my gosh, I'm already on step 6. I mean, that's pretty motivating, right? So milestones foster personal accountability. So along with measuring your progress, milestones also help you indicate which areas of the plan need more focus and attention. So this personal accountability creates a discipline in your methods and your process, which allows you to grow as a leader and business owner. We talk about that a lot. We talk about having, go back and look at what's going right and what's not, right? So creating and practicing that accountability with smaller, more manageable milestones can help you to build healthy habits that will carry through to the larger areas of your life. And then milestones allow for learning and reevaluating. And that's really what that's what most successful people are doing, is they're constantly evaluating. Is this benefiting me? Am I doing it right? Is there something I could do better? Can I be more efficient, right? So business and life is all about learning and growing and evolving. And so when dealing with life plans and business goals, often we're faced with challenging changes that can really alter the course of our goal-setting plans. And so we need to learn to embrace flexibility and allow time to reevaluate what's going on and look at all those things, what's working and what's not, because that's what's going to help us. And so many times our visions change, but we need to let go of certain goals in order to find a new course or path for our business to flourish and grow. And that's where the reevaluation comes in. We don't want to alter our course of path or change our goal in the midst of a crisis, or in the midst of, oh, it's not working right, I can't do this, I'll forget it. That's not what we want. But if we reevaluate and we take the time, maybe we might decide that, hey, that's really not what I want, or I need to change my goal, or whatever, right? And so milestones can really help you to reflect and reevaluate where necessary. So, hey, now I'd love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on milestones? How do you use them in your business, or in your job, or in your personal life? Please share with us in the comments. Please get below in the comments and share with us. I would love to hear from you. And hey, thanks, Karen, for being live with me today. And I hope you all have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.